especially coming off last year, we came in with this year with something to prove. To prove that we still are the Silver Bullets, to prove that we still are the Buckeye defense, and every single week we take that mentality onto the field.
A big focus Ryan Day had was on the penalties. That was something that you guys kind of struggled with, but what did you guys do during the bye week to help focus on that?
Just get more discipline. Especially having that bye week, it had give us a lot more time to just focus on our technique and focus on what we need to do so that we limit those penalties that keep happening.
Ryan Day said that he had you guys write down 3 things to work on. What were those 3 things for you?
Honestly, those 3 things for me was number 1 was to get healthy.
Yeah.
Number 1 was to get healthy. Number 2 was to get back into the field of the game, play football again. And number 3 was just continue to keep being a great leader for my team, keep being a good energy, someone that they can rely on and come to. And I feel like for the most part, I've been doing those 3 things.
You had a long wait after the injury. Then you had the bye week. Did it slow you down by any way?
No, it actually really helped me because it gave me a lot of time to just rest, and let this thing really heal. It's still not 100%, and even today it was hurting a little bit. But as far as the bye week, it definitely helped me a lot with just resting and trying to get back to myself. Thank you.
Jonathan, obviously, like the games that you played, 7 blowouts, and then obviously Wisconsin has sort of been looming for like the past week and a half.
Yes, sir.
What do you think that you've shown in these 7 games, sort of before this big top 10 test?
I think we've shown that we're one of the best teams in the nation, that we have an opportunity to do a lot of opportunities to do a lot, but I feel like we have still a big chip on our shoulders. We have a big chip on our shoulders, and we still feel like that we have something to prove. That every single day, every single practice, we have something to prove, and we have to go out there and prove that we are who we say we are, and that's what we do every single week.
Why do you feel like you have that chip on the shoulder? Why is that a mentality that you think is big on this team?
Especially with last year, a lot of people talking about our defense. From a defense perspective, we had to go back and be ourselves and just remember who we are. And then also, even preseason stuff, they labeled us 4th to win the Big Ten, and we didn't like that because we realized how hard we worked. We realized all the effort and time that we put in, and we expect to be the best. And then we just want to make sure that we show out every single week that we get our respect.
Is there a part of you that looks forward to next week, where I think a lot of people have said like you guys have looked dominant right now, but at the same time you haven't played that top 10 team quite yet?
We definitely had this one marked on our schedule. We're definitely, but we try to focus on every single game, every single week, because we can't look over any of our opponents on our schedule at all. We have respect for all of them, and we're going to respect this team, especially. We know Wisconsin is a good team. We just have to go out there and play our best game and prepare, and the way to respect them is to go out there and have great practices and work extremely hard every single week, and that's how we're going to respect them.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.